Good morning. It's Friday, January 22nd, 2021. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Wudang Qigong. We have the advanced sets this morning, so sets 10 through 18. Excuse me. More coffee. And one of the things that I wanted to pay attention to this morning, and I am going to put on the nice music in a minute, is this idea of continuous relaxed motion. We have this with Tai Chi, we have this in our Qigong sets. So the idea that, and it's particularly important for the advanced sets, right? The idea that the body should be as relaxed as possible while we're moving through each of the sets, so that we can not only pay attention to our balance and placement, we can pay attention to our breathing and the internal workmanship. Okay, so put the coffee down. And nice music. And I have my no excuse shoes. They're no shoes today. You're welcome to do the same. In a lot of my practice, I've practiced outside. So wearing shoes is a good thing. I'm not going to talk about that a lot. The thing that shoes give you is not only protection for your feet, but they give you support. And they will help your foot to maintain a good position as you're moving through the exercise. Right? So there are those times when folks may say that, and I may have to stop the cat here in just a second. All right. So there are those folks, you know, hey, my shoes made me do it. You know, I have had shoes that did make me do things that I didn't want my feet to do, so I changed my shoes. The point is, today I have socks. I'm not wearing shoes. There is no excuse. I'm also intending to pay attention to using my feet, right? I want to work my feet. I talk about this during all of our practice. It's not something that I call out repeatedly because it's not visible. And it's not going to be visible probably. All right? What you see is my upper body motion. You may see as I'm bending, my knees moving. You see my arms moving. You see all of that. Part of what contributes to what you see is what I'm doing with my legs and my feet. Okay, so the support that I have underneath is what contributes to what you see on the outside. Okay, first set from the very beginning. Let's practice that 6 times. Feet about shoulder width apart. Ladies, right hand on the outside, gentlemen, left hand on the outside, both hands connect at the lao bone, the center of the palm, and at the lower tantien, just below the waist, right here. Move up to the middle tantien, breathe in, and breathe out. Sink, bend the knees, breathe in, and breathe out. As you pull up through the entire torso, pull up the body. Separate the upper body. You want to do this, I explain why. Separate the upper body from the lower body. Okay? Through the legs, not the waist. We normally pay attention to the upper body and the lower body as being a separation at the waist that connects both. This time, for these sets, we want to open the leg. So pull up through the hip, pull up through the ribs, through the upper body. Open the hip. One more time. And separate, down on both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head, raise heels slightly, and lower. Okay, I'm going to turn around. We have set 10, shaking the tail feathers. And we're going to go to the other side. And come back to center. Let's get started. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth. Open the shoulders. Open the back. Any tension that you have, let go. Breathe in. Palms up. Breathe in. Palms down. Sink. Breathe in, arms circle to the front. Fingertips connect at the rinjong, just below the nose. Turn to the left, palms press down. Hands cross in front, turn to the right. Right hand extends, both hands pull down. Center. Circle. Right side. Turn to left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Arms circle. Breathe in. Press down. Breathe out. Breathe in. Cross in front. Breathe out. Pull down. Breathe in. Center. Breathe out. Center. Breathe in. Press down on the right. Cross. And left side. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Turn. And turn. Turn through the hip. Turn through the waist. Turn through the upper body. Last time. Left side. Turn. Right side. Center. Right side. Turn. Left side. Center. Hands pressed down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels slightly and lower. Breathe in. The white ape presents a fruit. Breathe out. Shift onto the right. Turn the left toes. Hands come up along the center line. Join at the base of the palm. Return. Fingertips down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn. Up. Extend. Return. Fingertips down. Sink. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shift right. Turn to the left. Extend. And return. Center. Down. And up. Sink. Shift left. Turn. Extend. Return. And center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shift right. Extend left. Open. Return. Right. Open left. Come to center. Left. Open right. Return. Come to center. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Last time. Extend. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shift left. Extend right. Return. And center. Breathe in. Hands down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels slightly and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to keep going. I gotta check on the cats for a second. They're making some. What are you doing over here? What are you doing? Let's not have disagreements, okay? They're having a little discussion over here. So we now have excuse me. We now have red phoenix flies into the sun. Similar little bit different to what we have with shaking the tail feathers. Shaking the tail feathers, we're here. Red phoenix flies into the sun, we're here. Down. Same arm as leg. Up. Come back to center. Down. And we're not going to stop. Okay? And center. Stand straight. This is what I was talking about at the beginning. This fundamentals, prepare yourself. We're moving through this class. Pay attention to keeping your body straight. Yeah, I know I should turn all the way around instead of just leaning like that. But all right, keep your body straight. Support your weight. This is why I was saying open the hip, pull up here. Pull up through the torso. Everything comes up so that your leg can move and so that your torso is supported, including your hips, through the back, so that as you move from one leg to the other, you remain in balance. That your weight's not stuck on your leg, it's over your leg. Stand straight. Relax. Smile. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Arms circle left to the inside. Press down. Turn to the left. Up on the left. Center. Right to the outside. Press down. Turn. Up on the right. Center. Left. Breathe. Breathe out as you extend. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Follow the shape of movement. Keep energy throughout the body. Don't let your foot just wobble there. Two more. Last time. Come center. Hands down. Both palms up. Press down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. I was talking about this continuous thing, right? I'm going to get a sip of coffee. So, as we're moving through this dynamic, which we're going to see it again. We're going to see it again. All right, this dynamic requires, this is not the beginner class also, pay attention. All right, this is not the beginner class. This dynamic requires the use of the waist and being able to suspend and direct the center where you want it to go. Okay? If your center of gravity is stuck here, you're not going up. It ain't going to happen. I don't care how strong your legs are. You have to move it from here to here. Then you can go up. This is something that anybody who does plays a sport that requires jumps, I'm thinking of basketball in particular, okay, any high jumps, any track and field, this kind of control of where you put the center of your body as you're moving. Mine comes from dance, classical ballet. So, we have to pay attention. Yes, you do. All right, so all of these things come together as we're moving through these sets. We're going to use it a little bit more, stirring the grass to seek a snake. And I'm going to stay a little bit higher for this today, because there's more coming. All right? So, stirring the grass to seek the snake, we start out with a turn. This is a lot of waste in this exercise. You got a hula hoop at home. Just old school. Go back to the 60s. Hula hoop. Get a hula hoop. Practice with that. Get a belt and practice turning and following what you're doing with that pull on the belt. That'll work. Hula hoop's better. All right. So turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So turn the waist. Turn the waist. Turn the waist, turn the waist, turn the waist. Relax through the movement. Let the movement work for you. Don't try so hard to do the movement. Try to let the movement happen. This is not the 1, 2, 3, 4 session. Let the movement happen. Stand straight. Open the back, open the shoulders, open the waist. Relax the hips, open the lower back. Pull up through the waist in front. Focus on the lower tongue-in. Support the body through the torso. Open the hip. Let the legs open. Give yourself some room in here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Turn to the left. Open. 2, 3, 4. And center. Turn to the right. 1, 2, 3. Open. Come back to center. Left. 1, 2, 3. Open. Center. Right. 1, 2, 3. Open. Center. Left. 1, 2, 3. Open. Center. Right. 1, 2, 3. Open. And center. Turn left. Turn right. Turn left. Oops. And turn right. One more. Turn left. And turn right. 1, 2, 3. Center. Both hands down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. All right. I blew it. There was a couple. I said turn right and I turned left. I said open left and I opened right. Yeah, I blew it. All right. Happens. And I'm live, so I'm not taking it back. It's there. This was fun for me, right? All this turning and up and down, and it's kind of like riding merry-go-round on the up and down horses. It's not, it's not quite like being on a roller coaster, but it's got some momentum to it. There's some stuff going on, right? Sip of coffee. And then we have dragon and tiger joined together. Back up on one leg again. All right? And again, this focus on staying up, staying centered, and being able to move your weight and your center, keeping your balance. Dragon and tiger joined together. I'm going to shift to the left. Both hands out. Come back. And down. Shift to the right. Hands and feet together. Okay. For this set, 45 is fine. The foot at roughly 45 is fine. So if I'm here, this is fine. Ultimately, we want to take that to 90. My back is not sustaining that right now. My back will sustain something around 60. So I'm going to do 45. As I build up my strength, we're going to take it up to 90. And I'm going to check on the cat. Cat. She likes my chair. She likes my chair. I wish she didn't like it quite so much. Stand straight, feet about shoulder width apart. Knees bent just a little bit. Open the Mingmen in the back. Pull up through the whole body. Relax the breath, relax the body. Breathe in. Breathe out. In one breath, breathe in, palms up. Breathe out, palms down. Breathe in. Excuse me. Breathe in, shift left. Right foot extends. Pull back. And down. Shift right. Open the palms. Extend. Bring it back. And center. Shift. Make sure you're over that leg. Suspend. As you pull your leg in, raise up. Through the body, not through the leg. Pull your body up. Support the foot. Make sure that the arch in the foot that you're standing on is fully supported. 2 more. Last time. Center. Breathe in. Palms down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. This idea of keeping the center, keeping straight over the center and pulling up is something that we need to go down as well. Okay? So if your body is not well supported, your legs take all of the weight, makes it difficult to do work that goes lower, which is what we have in Coiling Snake. Both palms up. Turn and sink. This goes all the way down. Okay? I'm about halfway there. And the goal is, again, for me to get all the way back down. As I'm working toward that, we have some exercises that I'm doing on Wednesday that will help. We have Coiling Snake as part of our Wudang's 3 basic methods. So there's some additional exercises I'm doing on Wednesday that will help with this. The most important thing is to open the hip, just like I talked about at the beginning. Open the hip, pull up through the torso so that there's room for the hip to turn. You need to create that space between your hip and your leg so that your leg can turn, so your body can turn around the leg. Your supporting leg has to be able to bend and sustain, because that's where your weight stays. Once we start this, if I'm going to turn to my right side, once I start down, my weight stays on this line. This leg is going to tuck as I turn. It's a rotation around a straight line, up and down. It does actually work. I have been able to do it, and I have seen it done by a good number of people, so it works. All right, let's practice. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Breathe in, palms up. Breathe out, press down, sink. Left side first. Little bit of a turn to the left heel as the palms come up. Right heel comes up, turn on the toes. Keep your back as straight as you can. Keep your knee over your toes. Do not twist your knee. Open the hip. Turn the waist. Pull up. Stay up. Turn. Sink. And come to center. Pull up. Stay up. Bend the knee. Don't think about sinking down so much. Think about just bending your knee. That's all I'm doing. I'm just going to bend my knee. And it doesn't take much effort at all because there's no weight on it, or very little weight on it. All of the weight is supported through the back and the torso. Keep the hips open. The hips have to stay open as you turn. It's the only way the legs will work. Two more. Let's do one more. Center. Left side. Stay straight. Sink. Come back to center. Right side. Stay straight. Sink. Come to center. Both hands down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alright, this idea of bending the knee and not having weight be on the knee, not having weight be on the leg, you're suspending from here. Here's the lower part of my hip, here's my leg. I'm going to take this as if I've got a pair of suspenders that's hooked to the bottom of my hip, and I'm going to pull up. That opens the hip. That gives my leg freedom to turn. Gives my hip freedom to turn around the leg. So when I mentioned just now, yeah, that's about a good angle. Alright, when I mentioned just now, keep the hip open. It's the idea that across, you have to hold across here to keep this open so that the legs don't do this. We don't want this. Only one leg gets to do this, right? So this has to stay open so that the legs can turn independently within the hip. Keep this open. Cross here, open this, pull across and up. Where am I? There I am. Pull across and up. More. Pull up more. Pull up more. Pull up more. Pull up more. Alright? The more you can pull up through the torso, the more you support your body through the back and the abs, the less your leg has to support, the easier it is for your leg to bend. This gives us how to go up and down. Right? If your body is stuck over your leg, if your body is stuck on your leg, it's not good. You can't do anything. You can't do much. Right? You have to open the hip, pull up over the legs. It's a conscious effort. And it becomes a habit. And then it starts to make it easier to do whatever else you're trying to do. Okay? Touch of coffee, and then we have white snake sticks out its tongue. More waist, right? Lots of waist on this one. As we breathe in, similar to what we just did with Coiling Snake, except that the hands are going to change to a snake tongue. 1, 2, 3. My left hand, back here, is now going to change into a snake head as it comes around. Snake head, all 5 fingers grab together, drop the wrist. As I come around, my right hand joins at the elbow. 1, 2, 3. Alright? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I tend to try and keep my hand here at the Tantien, and it's from another practice. This one does go with the elbow. Keep the arms together. Everything goes. The waist turns. Let's practice. Excuse me. Breathe in. Breathe out. Palms down. Breathe in. Turn to the left. 1, 2, 3. Left hand comes around. 1, 2, center. Breathe in. Breathe out. On the right. 1, 2, 3. Right hand comes around. 1, 2, 3. Center. Left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Center. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left side. 1, 2, 3. Left hand up. 1, 2, 3. Center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right side. 1, 2, 3. And right hand. 1, 2, 3. And center. Left. And right. Use the waist. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Breathe out. And breathe in again. Breathe out. All right, relax for a second. These sets have, as I've talked about, have multiple layers. As we work through them, we're going to find some of those additional layers to pay attention to. This series, as I'm working through it today and probably for the next couple of weeks, I'm focused on moving from what is basic practice to some of the more advanced work. As I start each of these sets, I'm trying to pay attention to what do we need to really focus on. Here's the core movement that we're paying attention to. And now, as we practice them, what can we expect from practice? Because it's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So I'm going to show you. So I'm here. You see this better from which side am I going to go to? I'm going to go on the left side. You see this better from here. Okay. Pay attention to what's going on with my waist and my left hand, because I'm going to go to the left side. Okay, I still have my hand here. It should be more at the elbow, but I don't know if that was visible or not. I'm going to do it again facing the camera. So I'm going to go to the right side. Optional. we have multiple practice methods. Alright. Leopard climbs a tree. 2 more sets. Some similarities to what we've just been doing. Up and down. And we come back and center. And we're going up and down. So, left hand with the left leg, right hand with the right leg. We end up with the opposite. Okay? Try not to lean too far forward with this. It does go all the way down. So you want don't lean forward. Okay? That support the weight over the standing leg. Let the leg bend. Let this one extend. And then be able to pull it back. Because if you're going all the way down, you've got to do the same move. It's just all the way down, and I'm not going there today. That's my Wednesday strengthening sets. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Palms up. Breathe in. Bend through the knees. Press down. Breathe out. Shift. Come up on the left. Excuse me. I'm going to check something. I think I left out something. I did. My bad. Turn. Press down. Now bring it back and down. Okay? Press down. Little step. Then up and down. Alright, try again. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Shift right. Little step left. Press down. Both hands press down. Straighten the back. Pull up and down. Center. Shift left. Little step right. Shift back. Come up and down. Come center. Shift right. Little step left. Press down. Straight the back. Pull up. Extend out. Don't do that. Don't transfer the weight forward. Keep the weight supported over your standing leg. Your standing leg is right now your left leg. The working leg is the right. It didn't want to go up. Said, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, that side's much more cooperative. Try again. There we go. Two more sets. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Breathe in. Both hands down along both sides. Breathe out. Pull up through the crown of the head. Lower the heels in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. Staying centered. One of these days I'm going to start with this set. I'm going to do a couple other sets and then I'm going to put this one in so that there's more left in my legs by the time we get to the end of class. I'll get there. I'll work it up. It'll be all right. All right, so the last set that we have, paying homage to the peaks, set 18 of our 18. Okay, and then we're going to do the other side. All right, so we have, again, this idea of shifting the weight. Make sure that you keep your body suspended. This is what I've been talking about for this entire session. Keep your body suspended over your leg so that you can move through what we're doing. Okay, both of these, the first set, this one here, this does go all the way to the floor. My leg's not going to let me do that today, so again, I'm going to reverse the order one of these times so that it'll be ready for it. Alright, set 18, paying homage to the peaks. Feet about shoulder width apart, stand straight, pull up through the crown of the head. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax. Both hands circle. Right hand holds a fist, left hand holds a palm. We're going to turn to the left. Sink. Turn to the left, both hands come back. Palms pressed down. Circle. Come up. Hold fist. And down. Pull back. The upper tongue in, center, and breathe in, breathe out. Circle, we're going to turn to the right, left hand holds a fist, right hand holds a palm. Turn, press down, come on up, both hands hold fist, step, down, come back to the upper tongue and center. Breathe in, breathe out. Left side. Up and down. Up and center. Sink. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right side. Up. Down. And back. Center. Yeah, I left that out, didn't I? Just follow along, it'll be alright. Hold fist, right side. Sink. Both hands separate. Turn and press down. Shift weight back. And extend. Pull up. Left side. As you come up, remember to take all of your weight onto your standing leg. That's how you come up on this. All the way onto the left standing leg, up and down. Last time. Left side. All the way down to the right leg, standing leg. And extend. Pull up. Center. Center. Breathe in, palms up. Breathe out, palms down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels, and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, so I think I was shy, 1, maybe 2 on this set. My knee told me that it's not doing anymore. It's not happening. Okay, so I listened. I did. This, I've talked about this repeatedly. It's something that is extremely important to pay attention to. If you're going to practice all the time, I'm here 5 days a week and I do other practice as well, so you're going to practice all the time. You have to listen to your body. You have to pay attention to what it's telling you. Okay? There are times when it will tell you something and you will tell it to shut up. Shut up. I'm not listening to you right now. You have to listen, but there's times when you say, yeah, shut up. I'm not listening. I'm not paying attention to that right now. All right? There are other times when it's in your own interest, it's really, really, really in your own interest to not hurt yourself by disregarding what your body is telling you. Your body says, stop doing that, it's hurting, it's not comfortable. You say, too bad. It keeps repeating that message. If you keep doing whatever it is, you will hurt yourself. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Stop. Just Don't do that. Work on what it is that's causing the problem. Work on what it is that you need to do to better support whatever it is you're trying to do. And I'm going to give you a real specific example for this particular exercise. On my Wednesday strengthening class, right, I have added grand plie, and I'm using a chair because my legs are tired. Okay, grand plie from ballet. First position, and you can see the chair moving, and you can see that I'm not all the way down. I used to be able to do that without the chair in the center of the room. I'm going to do it again, but it takes a particular type of leg strength and a particular type of holding strength through the body that, unless we practice, is just not there. Because it is, I'm here to tell you, it is not the same as what I need to do to put my hands on the arms of that chair and push myself up. It's not even close. So, knowing that, this is the strength that I need. This is the strength that I have. This is my strength, stretch, extension, whatever it is you want to have, whatever it is you're going for. This is what I have. You cannot work with something you don't have. You have to know what you have. What do I have? What do I want to have? What am I going for? What's my goal over here? Everybody sets a goal, right? I want to be able to do this movement so that I go all the way back down to the floor. Okay, great. Yippee! What do I have to do to make that happen? I need to increase the holding strength through my abdomen. I absolutely need to increase that. All of this through here has gotten lazy. Everything that pulls up has gotten lazy. My waist has gotten a little bit lazy. Not too much, but it's gotten lazy. And it's relative, right? In order for me to do these exercises all the way to the floor, I have to build up that strength again. The sit-ups that I've got on Wednesday are going to help that. This grand plie, this grand bend, the great bend, it's going to help that. Other sets can build it up as well. So any kind of squats. Okay, so if you're just doing just basic squats, that will help. That will help tremendously, right? Squats with weights, you can do that. Right? All kinds of exercises that are designed to build holding strength through the back of the leg, right? Large muscle here in the back of the leg, we really use that. We really use that. Right? And also designed to build holding strength through the knee. Because this up and down, the way that it works is the knee, right? We want to protect the knee. So holding and supporting from the back of the leg, wrapping the knee. Naturally, I go back to the wrapping naturally. Wrapping the muscles and tendons of the knee in the position that they should be and keeping the knee in correct alignment. Now, right, if my foot's here, and my knee's going over here, it hurts. It's going to hurt. Don't do that. Knee stays over the toes, period. No. Knees over the toes. Knees over the toes. I don't care where the foot goes, the knee stays over the toes. That's how you protect your knee. And that's how we develop that skill in keeping that body alignment, the skill in being able to maneuver while maintaining correct alignment. That's what we're working for. I will be back next week. Monday is beginning Tai Chi, so if you were here for beginning level and it wasn't, come back on Monday. That's beginning level. I really am going to teach beginning level. Tuesday is not. Tuesday is advanced Tai Chi. Wednesday is Wudang's 3 basic methods, as well as some additional strengthening and exercises. I just talked about that. Thursday, Xingyi. And next Friday, I will be back with sets 1 through 9 of Wudang Qigong, and that is beginning level. Welcome. Advanced folks, come on back. You can always learn something. I can. I've been practicing 45 years-ish. I can always learn something more. Come on back. I will see you next week, I hope. Thank you very much for being here.